guys, it's Jen Scow here, and I just wanted to share with you the Elle Studio July 2016 kit. If you're not familiar with Elle's kits, each month she releases a new kit on the 10th, and on that day only it is $9.99, and then after that day the price goes up to $11.99. So the kit comes like this, and it has 3x4 and 4x6 cards and a bunch of little die cuts. And then there are also additional exclusive things that you can add on as an extra purchase. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you the kit first, and then we'll go on to the add-ons. Now you have to excuse my fingernails because they're chipped and they don't, if I paint them myself, they don't stay good for longer than a day. I also wanted to point out that this kit works really, really well with the new Sunny Days collection released by Elle Studio. You can kind of see right here, just putting those two together, that those coordinate really well, and the papers coordinate with it as well. So if that's something that you've recently purchased, which it's a super, super cute kit or collection, then this is all different, but it's going to coordinate really well with the Sunny Days collection. So just wanted to point that out really quick. So I am going to go pull this out and go through each piece with you here real quick. And we'll start with the cards, and then we'll end with the little die cuts. So let's see. So we have, looks like two 3x3 cards, and I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit like this. Okay, so we got two 3x3 cards. This is a cute little kind of Instagram-y camera, except for Instagram changed theirs. I hate it. And make the days count, and I like how that's split right there. We'll move those off to the side. We've got these two cards. Oops. They're very light, so it doesn't want to focus. Love this story, and I love how it's stamped. Well, it has the stamped look at the bottom here, so there's a variation in tone of all of these different pieces. And then on the agenda, I love using these in pocket pages, but I also like using cards like this for a journaling area next to my photo. So if I have like a 4x6 photo, then I can place it right next to one of these, and then it's, you know, it's the same size, so it works really well to sit right next to it. You can do sort of like a grid format if you wanted to place them like this and put another 4x6 photo there. I love 3x4 cards on regular scrapbooking layouts as well. And they're great for layers if you just want to tuck something in like that too. So just wanted to point that out. Oh, I thought this said Nemo at first and it was orange, and I thought that was awesome. But it says Memo. Oops. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put this on manual focus, or autofocus. Manual focus. It's not gonna zoom in and out anymore. Okay, so this is Important Memo, and then we've got some cute little hearts. So there are some that are horizontal and some that are vertical. Love those hearts. Those are gonna come back into play in a minute here. Documented, and there's a place for you to write the season. That's kind of cute. And this would be fun for like a season. You could write baseball season documented, or you could write summer, or whatever you wanted. Blank is always a good idea. Love that. You could write something here. You could stamp like a cupcake right there or something. Cupcakes are always a good idea. Let's see, we've got follow your heart, and then we've got some little arrows here. So I like how there's a combination. There's a really good mix of ones that you can journal on, ones that would be good for layers that just have a pattern on them, and ones that can fill a whole space if you are a pocket page kind of gal or guy. There's this one with the kind of like crosshatch look on it, and then you could stamp or write a date in here or some sort of other word or phrase. Got the word July. These are single-sided, by the way. This is super cute. I love these little patterns. You could hand cut these out, which is something that I would like to try, or tuck these into layers, or like I said, just slide it into a pocket. Perfect. And this would be really fun to put like something on top of. So if you had like a little, you could put this word across it, big smiles. I think that's really cute. or something like this that's like a little label, or stick the label on like this and cut off the side. I like doing little things like that. So be grateful for every moment. This has little stripes on it, and things like this, striped cards are really good for writing lists like this one. So on each little stripe you could write something different, or you could write in the white lines, or it's just a fun pattern as well. And I love stripes like this for tucking behind something, so you could get a little peek of the pattern behind it, if that makes sense. So if you tucked it behind a photo, you just get that little peek of the stripe. So love that. Highlights. So this one is an obvious kind of list style. Some of my favorites. Number 4. Now this is meant for like July, but 4 is my lucky number, and so this is just fun for me for all of the time. And it would be fun to create a scrapbook layout about my lucky number. So sometimes I use the products to inspire kind of the stories that I'm going to tell. Okay, so those are all the 3x4 cards. Let me grab 3x3 and 3x4. So there's 2 3x3, a bunch of 3x4, and then there's a few 4x6. So we have this red cross hatch, and then there's a little space that you could write journaling in there, or you could stamp a date, or if you're somebody who does Project Life by week, this would be a great place to put the week number. This super cute pie chart, and this is going to come into play somewhere else in the kit as well. You could use it this way, you could use it this way, and this would be really fun to label different things like I've made a layout before with a pie chart where I talked about how my daughter was 50% sweet and 10% sass and 3% dirt, and just different things like that you could point out different things in a pie chart fashion. And then there's this cute card that says "So awesome," and it's just got kind of different shades of yellow on it. So it's super, super cute. Then we have some little tiny labels, and it says "Celebrate family time right now. Yes, please. Good times, friends, and so fun." So what I love is that all of these are really applicable if you live in the United States. They're really applicable for summertime and for like barbecues and outdoors and, you know, hanging out with family and stuff, which are all things that happen for me during this time of year, but they're versatile enough that you can really use them for anything. So it's a really great for that. Okay, now let's take a look at all of the other little bits and pieces that come in here. So I'm going to zoom out just the tiniest bit. We've got a tag, and this actually does have a hole. There we go. Big smiles, fave, love your smile. Now these kinds of things I love to tuck behind a photo, or they're really great for like a little tab that you can stick on top of your photo if you don't mind things coming on top of your photo, and you could stamp a date there or write a little caption, or you could place like another, like a little heart there or something like that. Would be really cute. So just, that's what I like to use these kinds of things for. The best, yes, I like that that's kind of a wonky circle. Little arrow, these are again good for putting on the top of a photo. We've got some labels, good eats. One of my favorite things about summer is grilling, so that would be good for that. Loving this right now. Yay. I like how that's just the outline. We've got a big heart. Let's go. And a little star. So that is the July kit. Now I want to show you some of the kind of additional items that you can purchase separately, but that coordinate really well with these products. So let's go through those. And you're gonna die. Some of these are so cute. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so we have the word favorite. So this is a separate purchase. Really super cute. We have another one, and that one says yum. Very cute. So these are kind of a thicker acrylic piece, if you haven't seen those before. Okay, I'm going to move this yellow because that's not going to, I don't need that anymore. These are super fun. And all of these are going to coordinate really well with the kit, but you can purchase these on their own as well. So these are so fun. These are little frosted acrylic stars, and so you get the outside, which is cut in a circle, and then you get the inner portion as well. And I think it would be really fun to kind of intermix these, so you could place the different colors into other little areas. Let's see. Let's put the green in the blue. And you could put the yellow in the green. Look how cute that looks. Love that. So you could use them together or apart, but I think that looks really cool together. And those are really fun. So those are the little acrylic stars. Then this is really fun. These are the same colors, but this is an acrylic pie chart. So we saw the pie chart on the card, but this one is acrylic, and you can put it together in any order that you want. And the pieces are this is so cute. I just absolutely love this. And if you wanted to, it could be really cool if, I just want to see what that would look like. You could place pieces of paper underneath it and you can see through it. So for example, it's going to be hard to show you, but you could print off a little piece of paper that said something to place underneath each piece of the pie wedge, and it would look really cool, I think. Or you could place things on top or just use it as a design element, but this is really cool, and it would be really fun to have a couple of these that you could play around with. So I think that this is just really super cool. So this is a frosted acrylic piece, and that's the pie chart. Okay, so let's next look at these little vellum hearts. So these are the same hearts that we found on a little 3x4 card. And there are a bunch of them in different sizes. And I love these hearts. These are so perfect for layering or just scattering across a layout. I like putting them on top of other cards or other little pieces, like I was showing you with these little tabs. These are fun to put something over the top of, so if you wanted to, you could place a little heart on top of that and staple it on. I think that would be really cute. These hearts look really cute when you layer a couple of them together. So for example, if I had maybe this yellow one and I layered this blue one over the top like that, or any combination, I just think they're just really cute, and they are a fun elongated heart shape, and so I really like those. So it has the aqua, the blue, the green, and the orange. So those are really fun. So those are the vellum hearts. Now these are my favorite. They have to be. We have got some adorable wood veneer pieces. So the first one are wood veneer tabs, and I just love these. These are the perfect thing to add to the outside layers of your pages or on top of a photo. We have Celebrate Right Now, So Fun, Family, Good Times, and Friends. And let me just show you how I would layer this on a card. So you could have it like this, be grateful for every moment, and then you could put the right now on top of it like this, and you could staple that on or whatever, and that would look really cute poking out of the top of a pocket too. Or if you have it on a layout, you could stick it on the side of the layers, or you can stick it on top of a photo, or of course you can stick it behind a photo as well. But love those little wood tabs. Okay, and then we have, this is really cute too. This is a little wooden camera, and this is like the little instant camera, and it is super cute. It is about 3x3, maybe it's a little smaller, so more like 2.5 by 2.5. It fits. Look, if you didn't care about make the days count, this would look really cute layered on top of this card, and it just barely covers the writing up, and I really like the split color behind it, but this card's really cute. Anyway, that's a really super sweet little camera, and it would be fun to maybe color portions of this in, or just leave it plain wood. I like it plain wood as well. So that was a little wood camera. And then there are also printables and cut files. So let me show you the printables first. Zoom out a little bit here. Okay, so these are the printables. So you just buy it, and then you can use it over and over again. And it has the little pie chart here, morning, afternoon, evening. We've got another one of these cute little cameras, photo notes, celebrate, these little lines, 3 little squares that you could cut up, and there's enough white space around them that if you wanted to cut enough little extra space to just stamp the date right below it, let me show you what I mean really quick. So if I wanted to do August, let's do July, since this is the July kit actually. If I wanted to do July 2016 right below that little sunshine, I could just ink up my date stamp and stamp it right below, and then cut it out so that that's still attached. So you just hand cut these apart, and they are super cute and very usable. So love those. So those are the printables. And I like to print mine on a matte photo paper because the colors are more saturated and they match the tone of the paper more, but you can print them on, I've printed things like this on watercolor paper, and that has a really nice texture, or just plain cardstock works as well. Last but not least, I want to show you the cut files. So let me just dig them out. Okay, so we have a couple of different things. We have this, which is a little tab and a Polaroid frame. Let me put the yellow paper underneath so you can actually see them. And the thing I love about cut files is you can size them however you want. And if I wanted to, I could put words on top of this before I cut it out and have the have words be cut out of this little tab. I think that would be really cool looking. And so that's a really fun cut file, and then this has the little star on it. And the thing that's cool about cut files too is that you can use this star cutout for whatever, so you have a star cut file, and you can also take the star off of this so you just have a Polaroid frame. So that's really fun. The other cut file is my favorite one. It's so cute. Okay, I have lots of ideas for this. Oh my gosh, look at this. It is a 12 by 12 star background. Look at that. It is so, so gorgeous. Now, you could just place this right on top of a yellow sheet of cardstock like I have here, or any color that you want. I think that looks really super cool, and I love that look. It cuts all the way to the edges. Look at that. So cute. And then, or, I had a couple other ideas for this. You could make a red, white, and blue. This is July, and if you're in the U.S., I know Canada just had Canada Day as well, but if you're in the U.S., it's that Independence Day season, and so you may have pictures from that. You could create a red, white, and blue background. Let me just show you what I mean here. So you could cut stripes. These are papers from the Sunny Days collection, and then just a white sheet of cardstock. You can cut those to fit on your background, and then place your stars over it. And look, I have a red, white, and blue striped background. Isn't that cool? So I think that would be really fun for 4th of July things. And I just can think of so many things. You could watercolor underneath this. That would be really pretty. This would be really cute for a baby layout. All sorts of things. And I love white on white as well. So
there's also a stamp set that coordinates with this kit, and there's lots of the same icons that you find throughout the rest of the items that are in either the kit or the little add-on products. And you've got that awesome little camera here, which I super, super love. The word yum, love this story, and I love those little typed phrases. I find myself adding those to my layouts a lot. The word so awesome that's outlined, and then there's a blank is always a good idea. Love that. Then we've got a little triangle, and you could use that as an arrow. You could stamp a bunch of them next to each other and create like a line of an arrow kind of. Those are really fun kinds of stamps to use. We've got the little circle with the star, good times and right now. So super versatile. The stamp sets are always very versatile. I love my Elle Studio stamp sets. So be sure to check out that stamp set as well. And there's going to be a sale on all stamps, 20% off, and the sale starts on July 10th at 8 a.m. and it ends July 13th at 8 p.m. So be sure, if you are a stamper, then be sure to check that out. And if you're not a stamper, maybe just watch my stamping and scrapbooking series on my YouTube channel, and you might want to try stamping. It's super fun. I love stamping. I stamp on almost all of my layouts, at least to date. So be sure to check out those stamps. They're really versatile.
These are all of the Elle Studio exclusives, and remember we showed you the kit at the beginning. I will leave links below where you can go ahead and purchase these items. Like I mentioned, the kit will be $9.99 on launch day, which is the 10th of July, and then after that the price goes up to $11.99, which is still very reasonable. So be sure to check those out at shopellestudio.com. I'll leave a direct link in the video description below, and if you have any questions, just leave me a comment. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you soon.